Millions of naira leave the bank accounts of businesses on the streets, and they all end up in the same place. Every office you see here is paying somebody. The question is who? Because whoever owns enough commercial property here doesn't need to build the next Paystack. You just need to own the building the next Paystack rent, and that changes the way you think about wealth. Everyone talks about the founder who made Yaba Africa startup capital, but almost nobody talks about the people who own the building. Those founders have to pay every single one.
And today, I want to show you why the opportunities still exist and a project that's trying to meet that demand.
This is Yaba Macaulay Way, and if there's one road that tells us the story of modern Yaba, it is this one. Over the years, the street has become home to startups, banks, agencies, law firms, and even consulting firms, and some of Africa's biggest tech companies. And that's why people started calling this area the Yabacon Valley. But here's what most people miss. Every company that chooses to operate here needs somewhere to work. Every month, they pay for that privilege. And why more companies keep coming into Yaba, quality office space hasn't kept up. And that's where the opportunity is.
Now, every business dreams of owning a space like this, but the mistake is thinking you have to rent it.
Look around this office and imagine it belongs to you. This could become your headquarters. Your team walks through those doors every morning. Your clients know exactly where to find you. Every improvement you make, every meeting you hold, every milestone your businesses reach, it happens in this place that is yours. Or maybe you never work here at all. Another company does. They bring in their staff every morning. They build their business here. They meet their clients here, and they grow here. At the end of the year, instead of paying rent to someone else, they're paying to use an asset you own. Either way, somebody is paying for this office. The only question is, are you the one they are paying, or someone else is getting paid? So if this street has no shortage of businesses, but a shortage of quality office space, what exactly do? We do this. This is Dollar House, the commercial office developments coming up in the heart of Sabo, Yaba. This is a building designed from day one for one purpose, giving businesses the kind of workspace this area has needed for years. Before you now get carried away by the render, let's come back to reality. Dollar House is an off-plan development, and right now, it's a piece of land with a vision, and that's not a bad thing. But it does mean you need to ask better questions. Those are the questions I want answered before you spending a single naira here.
So I'm here with Mr. Samuel today. Mr. Samuel, it's nice to meet you again.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. So we want to have a conversation about the thought process of Dollar House. So Mr. Samuel, let's talk. What was the idea behind Dollar House? Why Sabo and why a commercial project?
Right. So I think you, for one, know that at Tedala, our focus is not just to build, but to build properties that are investment worthy. And when you say investment worthy, properties that you know can be measured against actual investment, actual conventional investment. And aside housing, right, one of the kind of properties that is always in top demand in a place like this are commercial buildings, right? Yeah. I'm standing right here right now. I don't have a visual sight on any residential building. All of the buildings around me are commercial buildings. You can look behind me.
Yes,
right? That's my office is right in that building.
Okay,
and when I try to detail it down to investments, I know how much I pay in rent for that building, and that's exactly.
Do you want to share that?
I mean, I don't want to talk about that. Is in the double figures in the millions.
In millions?
Yeah,
double
figures in the millions.
Okay,
right?
Interesting. That's interesting.
So I know what I pay as rent, and I don't want to continue to pay that amount of money, right? So actually, we are going to be the first set of tenants here. Adela is going to be here. Right, we're going to, be on one of the floors here, and we're also giving an opportunity to other people to come and be part of, this ecosystem that we're building here, the commercial building. So the major reason is, when you buy this place or when you own this place, you can use it yourself, right? It's an avenue for you to save on rent.
On rental.
Right, if you need a commercial space and you can afford it, right? Secondly, if you are not the, user of the commercial space, it's an investment opportunity for you, right? Think about it like, owning a property, right? And corporate tenants are also less problematic, than residential tenants, right? So
they tend to also stay longer.
This property, gives you an opportunity as a real estate investor to diversify your exposure in real estate, right? You've been buying properties for residential purposes. You've been, you own properties, you own flats, you own short apartments. It is an opportunity to diversify within real estate, right?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people that are heavily invested in commercial. When you ask people, the average real estate investor says, I own a property, I own land, I own houses, right? But, that's a lot of exposure to a sector of real estate, and you want to balance your portfolio. So this place is perfect. I mean, Dollar House is perfect for people that want to diversify within real estate while owning something really strong in a good location. We even help people things in better perspective. Right in front of me, I can see Alternative Bank. Yes. Right in front of me. This is the Nigerian Revenue Service. The office is here. Okay. This is a commercial building in construction. This is another commercial building standing. That building there is a commercial building. Right behind me, there are 3 custodian buildings, and my office is in one of the custodian buildings. Right, there's a gas station right here. Of course. I mean, look around you. Right, look around you.
A lot of indicators.
Exactly. Right. So you want to be positioned where there's a lot of demand.
Okay, so I would ask you now, what is the construction timeline you're working with for Dollar House?
For Dollar House, we are communicating that this is a 15 months project to our clients, right? But ideally we would typically be on this project for 12 months, right? Based on our internal timelines, right? So right now we are about 2 months in, less than 2 months in, and we are wrapping up our foundation already. Okay. Even though we had to excavate very deeply, right? The foundation's framework is already done. We're just backfilling right now. Okay. If you look around, right, and in a couple of weeks, you can see that the substructure of our pillars are also already standing, right? So we can see that work is moving fast, and that's one thing that we try to prioritize at Dollar, right? We want to move the project very fast so clients can start to enjoy their return on investment, as fast as possible. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
Abdubaki. I hope to see you again.
Of course.
So what does it cost you to own 1 year at Dollar House? There are 3 ways into this building. The first is the 18 square meter office space, which will cost you around 50 million naira to own. And the second is the 120 square meter office space, which will cost you 190 million naira to own. And the last one is the 240 square meter office size, which will cost you around 350 million naira to own. And that's when you are looking at housing a serious team and long-term lease.
So, let's get back to where we started. Every month, businesses on the streets pay for somewhere to work. That isn't going to stop. If anything, more companies will come here. More people will want to work from here, and more demand for quality office space will be created. The question has never been whether money moves through the streets. It already does. The question now is who owns the assets it is moving toward, and that's what Dollar House is trying to become. Not just another building in Yaba, but quality commercial space in a location where businesses already want to be.
So if you like to see the floor plans of Dollar House or the payment options, or you like to come see the site for yourself, then